box was supposed to pick up the phone when you alone. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Happy Monday. We're going to go ahead and get this week started. And we're going to start it nice and right. We're going to feel good. Got my coffee. My husband has been super dad this morning. Got my beautiful children together. I am here in my third hour of work. Been up since 5:15 Eastern Standard Time. Just spoke to the amazing Marcille, who's the president of National Urban League, former mayor of New Orleans. And I am about to hop on into Eva's Corner. So, Eva's Corner this morning. I was talking to my homegirl the other day, and I was trying to figure out, because she's a mom of two like me, what we're going to do with these kids. And I realized I am not the only one over here stressed out about what are we doing with these kids. And honestly, at some points, don't get me wrong, I am not unrealistic about what's going on. Finances definitely play a part. But what about those that are financially okay, are just not equipped to be teachers with these kids at home? Like, literally, what are we going to do? Moms have looked up recently and realized that I ain't got a clue to what I'm about to do with these kids. My mom has offered to help. This universal learning. I think if you're an older kid, like a junior in high school or a senior, the whole computer idea might be easier. But what are we going to do with this? So that's what I'm talking about. Y'all got some ideas? Please say something in here.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It is about that time for Eva's Corner. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, birthday boy. Happy birthday, Ricky Smiley. I want to know. What are we going to do? I looked up on Friday and I realized I have no clue what I am going to do with my kids come school time, which is literally around the corner. In some counties in Georgia, they have already started school. And the county that I live in, they have not made a decision about this universal learning or in-class learning. So as a parent, I find myself so confused and just kind of with my hands in the air, because I literally have no idea what to do. My kids are young, so the universal learning, and if you don't know what that is, a lot of parents who are working with these kids, they get it because this is how we're teaching. It's online learning. Now, I think if your kid is in the 10th grade or 11th grade, that might be okay. But for a 6-year-old, what is a 6-year-old going to do in front of a computer screen all day? That's one. And then two, did you hear this case, Ricky? This young girl, she's 14 years old. She is in jail. She's been in jail now for 2 months because she failed to turn in her homework on time last semester. So the school sent the sheriffs to her house and they arrested this little girl. They took her to court. And the judge said that she will not be persuaded by the media and public opinion. And this little girl is still in jail for failing to do her homework. So the idea of schooling is not super simple, and it's not something that we have to take lightly, because they are literally locking our kids up for not doing our homework. But every parent is not equipped to be a parent. We don't even know what we're doing. So I just want all the moms out there to know, and the dads that are doing their thing and are parenting these kids and trying to homeschool them, you are not alone in that we're trying to figure this thing out together. I did hear one really cool idea. It's called the pod idea. So what that means is, say you have cousins or neighbors or friends or even your kids' old schoolmates that are not going to school. A couple of parents get together, you choose a house, and that's where you guys homeschool your kids together. So it's not a regular classroom and it's not a regular school, but it's not the same thing as your kids sitting at home in front of a computer by themselves. So think about it, you guys. It's called the pod idea. You can look it up. Families and parent groups have been doing them since the beginning of COVID, and it's a really cool idea.
So even run that by me one more time. So a pod, so they Airbnb a house or something?
Ain't nobody Airbnb in a house. We don't have that kind of money. Stimulus checks are not coming in. But the problem is since we don't have the money, if you do have a friend that has like a living room or a den that's big enough, or maybe a clean garage, or even part of the house or a bedroom, one of the parents will hire a teacher or someone that's in the education field. And then you get 3 or 4 kids that are either in the neighborhood or cousins. And that's how they do their schooling this semester, so that they're not missing the socialization, the playtime with other kids, and they're still doing what they have to do. And the parents can go to work or work from home, because just because you're working from home doesn't mean you can watch the kids. You still have to do what you have to do.
Right.
So think about the pod idea, everybody. Look it up. The pod idea might help us parents figure out this financial struggle on this COVID-19 while schools are closed. That's Eva's Corner for you today. You can reach me on all social media at Eva Marcille on Instagram and at Facebook. And once again, happy birthday, Ricky Smiley.
Hey, I appreciate you, Eva. And y'all make sure y'all send something to if you want to celebrate my birthday, send something to the Salvation Army. And we're trying to stop hunger and homelessness. We want to help people or whatever. And we're going to do that every year. I was going to broadcast from the Salvation Army today because of coronavirus like I did last year. But that's okay. Next year, hopefully when, we get this coronavirus under control, we're going to do a live broadcast and have all the affiliates broadcasting live from the Salvation Army and fill up these pantries, because it's a lot of hunger and homelessness out there. And that's what I want my birthday to be about. I want somebody to eat and be clothed just because I was born that day. And,
no, that's right.
Because you know what, I'm just so blessed to be alive. I just want to help people that's less fortunate and whatever. So I'm really, really excited about what's to come. Coming up next, my brain just racing this morning. I can't even think the hell. The hip hop version of songs that stay in your head all day. You don't want to miss it. I got that coming up next. Ricky Smiley Morning Show.